Yeah.
Yeah. We totally watched this shitty movie.
Now, if you saw our last video, which we recorded just 2 hours ago, we reviewed Deadpool 2.
I'm pretty sure it was like 4 hours ago.
It seems like it. This fucking
Taking
movie.
this mask off.
So, we watched a great movie earlier, Deadpool 2, and reviewed it. And you saw that review if you're watching all these in order. And I said in that review that we were going to be watching the Divergent series. And so we watched the first in the Divergent series, and it's just called Divergent. Now, I have seen this movie before. He hasn't. So, tell me what you thought.
Yeah, that was something. Pretty sure that was just like, it's not Divergent, it's Diversion. It's just diverting you from the fact that these people don't know how to make a movie.
No. The writing, it's a concept that could work. It really could. I mean, any concept that involves thinking, given the right filmmakers, can be made into a decent film.
I got the idea that they were going for, and it's one of those, it's a Hunger Games ripoff.
Yeah.
Like, and there's been a bunch of them.
Maze Runner.
You got Maze Runner, all those book-based movies. Percy Jackson.
The YA things.
Yeah. Like,
Percy Jackson movies are actually pretty good.
yeah, those are good.
I like those.
But, yeah, like, this is the most, hey, look at us, we are the Hunger Games, but we're going to call ourselves something different. It's the closest one that I've seen. And it's not good. Like,
no.
I wouldn't say it's terrible. It's not the most terrible thing I've ever seen.
Oh, no, I could probably right off the top of my head list 20 movies I hate more than this movie. But it's down there.
It's just like, to me, it was like, meh. Like, I really, really had to make myself pay attention. Like, I purposely didn't pick up my phone the whole time because I knew if I started browsing through my phone, then I would just be cashed out of this movie. I wouldn't pay a single bit of attention. Well,
this is one of those movies that really tries to be overcomplicated.
Yeah.
It tries to be convoluted, and it fails.
Talk about plot holes. My God. Like, you could drive trucks through the holes in the fucking story of this. Like, Jesus.
Well,
and it's so predictable.
Yes.
Like I knew what was going on for practically the beginning. Like, yeah. Like, oh, that girl's one of those? Yeah, that guy's one of those too? Yeah. It's so predictable.
This is the movie series that they made. The first two made money, and then the third one cost $100 million to make, and it made like $52 million at the box office.
For some reason,
so bad.
I thought these movies were about space.
No,
like there should. It seems like there should have been space involved somehow.
Now, everybody that I've talked to that has read the books says the books are way better. That the books are so much better. Now, truth be told, I'm not a fan of Shailene Woodley. I don't think she's a very good actress. I think she gives the same performance every time she performs. Whether it's in The Fault in Our Stars, or The Spectacular Now, or the Divergent films.
The main girl?
Yeah. She gives the same wooden performance.
She's like a like, these movies are a knockoff Hunger Games. She's like a knockoff Kristen Stewart.
I would rather watch Shailene Woodley than Kristen Stewart.
Yeah, they both give the same performances, like blank face,
no emotion,
Like they could give a shit less if they were even in a movie. Like
both of Shailene Woodley's parents are killed, and for like 5 seconds she's upset about it, and then she moves on.
yeah, with the worst cry face ever.
And she always looks like somebody around her just farted.
Mommy!
And she constantly has this look on her face.
Yeah, who farted look? I know you guys keep farting every time you're around me. It's disgusting. Like the look a vegan gives you when you're eating a cheeseburger in front of them.
You know, the best look in the world was me and Amy a couple years ago. We went on a Friday to Frisch's during Lent, and we both ordered just meat. And watching all the people eat fish, and they turned around and looked at us like,
yeah.
We're like, fuck you.
Bastards.
We're not Catholic, we're eating meat.
Fucking atheists and Jews eating meat on Friday.
If it's a hell-worthy trespass, then hell ain't a bad place to be. Because all my friends are gonna be there too. I'm on the highway to somewhere. So, Divergent sucks.
Yeah, basically, it's not good.
It takes place in it's the dystopian future shit, post-apocalyptic Earth, where they try to faction out society and rebuild society a new way to try to prevent further world wars and Armageddons and shit like that. And it's just so fucking stupid.
You know who these movies are made for?
12-year-olds.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. 12, 13-year-old girls, or women that can't grow up past that age because they still like stupid stuff like this.
My wife is a huge fan of these.
She's the size of a 12-year-old, so
she is like 4'11". It's just
like it's a preteen movie. Basically, is all it is. If you're not preteen, you're not going to enjoy it very much.
Well, the Harry Potter movies started this whole thing. But here's the difference. The Harry Potter movies are good. The Hunger Games movies are, for the most part, good.
Yeah. Maze
Runner movies are just okay. I've only... The Twilight movies, I sat through the first half hour of the first movie, and I was done.
Those are the worst.
I had to get out of it. And here's the thing about Twilight. I could have kept watching and enjoying the terribleness of it, but it's Kristen Stewart. I
went and saw the last one or the second to last one.
I heard that was hilariously terrible.
At the theater, I went with a girl and we saw it.
Ha! Did you get any?
Oh yeah, of course.
Well, then it was worth it.
But like, okay. We watch movies together. You know the kind of things that I find hilarious.
Yes.
Yes. Well, in this movie, there's this part where they go to this village and they murder all the little children. And they throw them in a big pile of fire. And they're just like little toddlers. They murdered all these toddlers and threw them in the fire.
That's hilarious.
It was hilarious. I laughed out loud in the theater, like I do whenever I see a child get murdered in a movie. The fucking death stares that I got. Every woman in that theater, because we were sitting towards the back, they turned around and they're like, "How dare you laugh at those children getting murdered?"
Because it's funny.
It was fucking hilarious. And then the absolute worst part of the whole entire movie, they had a fucking fight at the end. It was spectacular. For a fucking crappy gay vampire fucking werewolf movie, they had an epic battle. 20-minute fucking kill everybody battle.
I know what you're about to say.
Yes, that was pretty cool. These movies suck and they actually had something cool. Oh my fucking god. This girl touched a guy and had a premonition of it happen. So it didn't even really fucking happen. Ugh.
I've heard, though, that Michael Sheen's performance in that last movie is actually pretty legendary. Apparently he's like this the whole time. I like overacting British actors.
It was an epic battle scene, but it was so fucking they ruined it because they made it a premonition, and then they were like, "Oh no, we can't do battles. We have to puff each other's dicks. Oh, let's not do that." And so they didn't, and then that was it.
Well, I'll take your word for it because I'll never see those movies.
Yeah, unless you want to kill yourself, then you should put those on.
I kind of do sometimes. Maybe I should
write a letter to them saying, "This is why I killed myself.
Mm-hmm.
Look at what's on the TV right now."
I watched this movie and realized life had no meaning. There was nothing to look forward to.
No,
kind of like
drained every last bit of life out.
But these Divergent movies, I don't know.
They just need to make better books into movies, like
Tales of a Fourth Grade Nothing. Make that into a.
This would be an excellent show or movie.
No, I don't.
Fred and Barney join the circus.
Have you seen the live-action Flintstone films?
Yes.
I saw both of them, and they're fucking horrible.
They are pretty horrible.
It's the only movie Rick Moranis was ever in that I actually could say was terrible.
Yeah, it was pretty horrible.
Well, no, he was in.
But they need to just make them cartoons.
The Honey I Shrunk the Kids sequel was pretty fucking terrible.
They need to do something different. So they keep making movies like this. It's just, and you're just fucking dumbing people down. You give them crap like this as entertainment. Like, that's why I make my kid watch good shit. Like, we were going to the movies today. We're fucking rocking out the oldies. And no other kid's gonna listen to oldies and sing along with them and shit.
Yeah, kids these days, I mean...
Like, they just have crap. That's why I make him watch all these good old movies. He gets Goonie references in movies. Like, he understands those things because he's seen those movies. He knows what they're talking about. Everybody else is just like, right over their head.
Kids today, when it comes to good music, like, of course they've all heard of the Beatles, but, like, the kids today, you bring up, like, the Doors. They have no idea who the Doors are.
Yeah. Who?
And that's one of my favorite bands, like, ever. Pink Floyd. They have no idea who Pink Floyd is. And my daughter, Danielle, like, the teacher's aide, Sherry, hi Sherry, she watches these videos, and she's got Danny really liking Pink Floyd's Shine On Crazy Diamond.
That's awesome.
And I fucking love that song.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But,
we're gonna corrupt them with some hardcore fucking Slayer music in a couple weeks.
yeah, we're actually going to go see Slayer in a few weeks. It's Slayer, Anthrax, Testament, who I've never seen live, Lamb of God, who I don't like. That'll be my go to the bathroom band and go check out the merchandise stand.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of Lamb of God at all. Like, I love metal. I'm a metalhead through and through. My favorite is punk. I prefer punk over anything.
Yeah.
But I love metal and good metal. Motorhead, one of the greatest bands of all fucking time. But Slayer is one of my favorite bands ever.
Yeah.
I mean, Slayer's Rain and Blood, I think, is the best thrash metal album ever made.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome. It's hardcore.
But there's one other band, and I can't remember who it is, that's opening up for them.
I guess we'll figure it out when we get there.
It's Slayer, Anthrax, Lamb of God, Testament, and there's one other band playing.
I'm excited to see Anthrax.
Oh, you've never seen Anthrax live?
No.
They are fucking good.
I've heard they're really good live.
My favorite Anthrax song is a cover of a Joe Jackson song called Get the Time. There's the time, got the time, tick, tick, ticking in my head. Time, got the time, tick, tick, ticking in my head. And seeing them play that live is fucking insane.
Yeah.
And I saw Slayer at Bogart's back in, like, 99.
I bet they're all old and shit.
Oh, Tom Rea,
Still gonna fucking rock ass.
Well, the reason they're retiring is he's losing his hearing. That's he said he would keep going. He doesn't care how old he gets. He'd sit in a chair and play, but he's losing his hearing. He can't do it anymore.
Can't do it anymore if you can't hear.
We're less than 2 weeks away from that show now.
It's awesome. I'm going to take a 14-year-old to that. He's not going to know what to think. It's his first concert ever.
I was I think I was like 13 or 14. My first.
He's got a old school fucking Slayer shirt to wear too. I think it actually used to be your shirt.
It is. It was.
Yeah.
Stole it from Hot Topic like 12 years ago.
Yeah. It wouldn't fit me, so I gave it to him. He wears it all the time now.
Technically, I didn't steal it. The guy who worked there was a friend of mine, and he just let us walk out with a bunch of shirts. Some of that, like, one Nirvana shirt, the Teenage Bottle Rocket shirt, that's all, like, yeah, we walked right out with it. The Social Distortion shirt. Yeah. But,
heck yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, because Slayer fucking kicks ass live.
Yeah, I can't wait.
And more children need satanic death metal in their lives.
We're going to be deaf. We're going to be there till fucking 5 o'clock in the morning, because we will never be able to leave.
No.
The traffic is going to be so bad.
You better fill up your gas tank before that one.
They just started fucking work on the bridge right there, dude. So the fucking bridge is pretty much...
Which direction?
Going in Kentucky. That bridge that you
man.
cross over right there.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I forget the name of it, but yeah. So the traffic's just going to be absolutely murdered because nobody's going to be able to get out that way. It's already fucking hard to get out there.
Maybe when Slayer comes on for their encore, maybe we'll take off.
Yeah, we'll fucking just run people over.
That's going to be a good show.
Yes. It's going to be awesome. It'll be a lot better than Divergent.
I'm staring at a screen right now that's just the Xbox One still screen, and it's better than Divergent.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, literally, people say, oh, I'd rather watch paint dry. I would literally rather watch paint dry.
Yes.
Because somebody put actual effort into that. Nobody put effort into this movie.
No, they didn't. They didn't even try.
That's the worst part about this movie is it's so fucking boring.
Yeah.
Things are happening, but it doesn't feel like anything's happening.
No, it's just fucking stupid. And then when it does happen, it's just so wrong. Like, why is that happening? Why don't they just do this and then that's the end of that?
And there's a couple of actors in this movie that deliver solid performances. They do the best with what they've got. Ansel Elgort, the guy who played Baby in Baby Driver. Miles Teller is good in this. Zoe Kravitz is good. But...
they just fucking had a terrible director.
It was...
terrible script.
If this movie had a rewrite and a different director, I don't think I would have liked it, but I wouldn't have hated it. I think it would have been one of those movies that would have been in one ear and out the other. I'd be like, yeah, okay, that was worth $6 to watch, and I move on and never watch it again.
Yeah.
This was just bad. And, Shailene Woodley, I don't think she's a very good actress.
More.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Now, the next one is better. Insurgent is a better film. It has some better shot scenes, but the third one, Allegiant, oh my god. That's the one the studio, like I say, it lost like $50-something million.
Yeah.
And that's just cost of film. That's not counting all the merchandising, all the advertising, the promotional work that it cost them. So that movie cost them a lot of money. It still didn't cost that studio as much as Ghostbusters did. Ghostbusters lost like $70 million.
It still wasn't as terrible as Ghostbusters.
No, I would watch... I would watch the entire Divergent trilogy 3 times before I'd watch Ghostbusters again.
That'll tell you something right there.
Yeah.
Don't watch Ghostbusters.
Well, it's really not. I mean, it's a stupid fucking movie. It tries to make sense and it doesn't, and it's just not fun. I mean, and don't get me wrong. I get the appeal. There's some people that like these kind of movies. And it's just their thing, and they like them. And that's to each their own. I mean, because there are certain films that I love that other people fucking hate.
Yeah.
I liked Lone Ranger.
Yeah.
People hated that movie.
We all like some movies that other people don't like, but...
What's your favorite bad movie? Like a movie you know it's just fucking horrible and you like it anyway. I know what mine is. Batman and Robin. George Clooney, Batman.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's so bad, but I love it. I can watch it 100 times, and I know it's bad. And George Clooney sucks as Batman, but I actually think he's really good as Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Like, playing Bruce Wayne, that's kind of how I would be, a millionaire playboy.
I don't know. I'd have to put a lot of thought into that because there's a lot of bad movies that I like.
Troll 2.
Yeah.
I like Troll 2 because it's so
2's
fucking
good.
stupid.
Yeah.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3.
Ninja Turtles 3.
I hate that movie.
I fucking love it. It's so stupid.
I can watch it, but I don't like it.
Yeah, it's stupid. Like, it's absolutely stupid, and I love it. Like, I love that.
I like all the Police Academy movies, and some of those are genuinely bad films. And I like them anyway.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I probably have a whole shelf full of stuff over there that are terrible.
Yes, you do.
But there's a good one right there. Tropic Thunder. A lot of people would probably consider that a terrible movie.
Oh, I don't know how. That movie,
I don't know either.
I think the movie's great.
It's awesome.
All right. There's not much else to say about Divergent. I mean, we could give a whole spoiler review, but I'd rather just tell you not to watch the movie.
There's nothing really to spoil. It sucks. They're fucking magic people that do weird stuff, and I don't know. I don't really understand what happened, but
you'll have more fun washing your dishes.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
you wouldn't know about that.
No, I don't have to do that. I have a servant.
I had all daughters. My goal was I'm gonna have a boy. He'll cut the grass and take out the garbage. Now, all girls.
Well, at least they know their way around the kitchen.
No, they don't. I'm the cook in my house.
Yeah, I have to do all the cooking, but I'm not doing all the cleaning.
That's only fair. You cook it, he should clean.
Yeah, absolutely.
My mom would cook and we would clean.
I have to go work, buy the fucking stuff, and cook it. Not cleaning it, too.
And you got to put gas in your car so you can drive away really fast when you steal it.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the benefit of being fat. You can, stick stuff down your pants, and they don't know if it's your fat or if it's just you.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Gorilla.
That'd be a terrifying fucking concoction.
Banana power.
Maybe a better Darth Vader monkey. Yeah, let's make that monkey. Yeah. Look at all these books. They're way better books than all the rest of that stuff.
Well, I see Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. I mean, The Lord of the Rings.
That's how you make a book into a movie. Right there.
My favorite movie is the extended edition of Return of the King, but my favorite book of the trilogy is that. I actually think I like the Dark Tower or the Two Towers better as a book. I couldn't put it down. I read it in 2 days.
And look how skinny this book is.
They made 3 fucking movies.
They made 3 movies out of that. But if you've ever read it, you know why. There is a lot going on. The funny thing is, they made 3 movies out of this, and they skipped half of the book.
Mm-hmm. Well, look at Lord of the Rings. I did a video 2 years ago on Lord of the Rings and all the shit they left out. One of my favorite characters from Fellowship was Tom Bombadil.
Yeah.
And that character never even showed up in the movie. I know,
that's crazy.
His songs he would sing.
He would have been an excellent character for the movies too, but
it would have only been 10 more minutes into the movie. Why not include Tom? But they didn't.
Yes, they were already pushing 4 hours a piece. They figured they better not add any more.
I have Chinese throwing stars.
Oh God.
These are called I forget how it's pronounced. It's either shuriken or shuriken.
Yeah, it's a throwing star. Oh, God damn it! Ow! Oh, you're such a bastard.
That I am. there was really no other satisfying way to end this video because we watched a terrible movie and I had to get my frustrations out by murdering him. But considering these aren't in the same continuity as our other videos, we'll be back next week with Solo, but the next drunk review I'll have to revive him from the dead. So if you watch these in the order they come out, next week is Solo. See you later.